Oh, wait, hold on, what's this? Oh, no.
You heading up?
Just got back.
How is it up there?
Gonna be at Lance's all night.
That bad, huh?
Those are repeating pulses, that's not tectonic movement.
Hey, watch out for shredders up there.
Running spaceport, don't worry about it.
Keith says they're all over.
I'll take my chances.
That'll be 6,000. Whatever you're about to ask is extra.
Word is you're working on something new. Okay. My mistake.
Come back later.
These patterns don't make sense.
What are you talking about?
Shawnee, you're gonna want to hear this. Are you alone?
I'm alone.
My readings are all over the place.
Well, what do we need?
New tech. We can't see anything up there.
So, better antennas.
Yes, and we're gonna need way more of them.
All right. It's gonna take a lot of hands, though.
I'll open up my box of bribes.
All right, look at this. FlashPoint, guys, the new update is live. So looking forward to this one. A lot that we need to look into, guys. Let's start it. High gain antenna. So that is, let's first look into that. Project high gain antenna. So rewards, with ARC operations growing even more destructive, generous rewards are being offered by the construction of high gain antennas to be deployed around the Rust Belt. When placed in open areas, these parabolic dishes can form an array that picks up on distant signals with a narrow beam width. Shiny believes this may help triangulate the origins of troubling ARC signals that were recently reported. So we're getting apparently a bunch of, let's preview. So these are all the rewards behind it. 400 Raider tokens, really cool. Torment, not really using that one, not using that one. Extended barrel, these are good. Bobcat is pretty fun to play with. Extended light mag, vertical grip, so these are for the Bobcat. Raider tokens 100, so 500 in total, guys. Some Vita spray, photoelectronic cloak, and a snap hook. So yeah, pretty cool rewards. Let's go next. The antennas require rare components that cannot be crafted. However, ARC ongoing operations offer a rare opportunity to collect the parts required to build your antenna. And we got 3 parts to it. Study base, and then 4 rewards if we actually do this one. So ARC alloy, we need 50. ARC flexible rubber, we need 3. ARC performance steel, we need 10. And then advanced power cells, we need 15. I basically got a stack of everything. So I was keeping a stack of everything just in case we would need it, except for the ARC alloy. So it does mean that I'm gonna need to farm a lot to actually get this done. But yeah, ARC cells, ARC performance steels, flex rubbers, those are not too hard to come by. If you look at destinations, so you can click on destinations now. We can see here Blue Gate closed scrutiny, guys. 17 minutes. Damn Battlegrounds closed scrutiny, ARC operations. So yeah, closed scrutiny is now a 2x event ARC operations. Group of survivors and surveyors and vaporizers are scanning for valuable materials. Their discoveries could prove worthwhile if you're prepared for resistance. No active locked doors. Decreases the amount of overall loot value, but increases the amount of ARC loot. So if you really want to go for ARC valuables, then this is actually the map you probably want to go for. So it's the 30-minute map. Okay. Oh, what's... Those are the new ARC. Those are the vaporizers. Let's look for a good position where we can actually hide a little bit. See if we can take one down. People already on top here. They spotted me really, really fast. Oh, they are protected by shields as well. Oh, that hurt. That was a minimal hit. Instantly took my shield away. I need to get my shield up. Holy crap, that was one beam and my shield away. That's a heavy hitter. Careful out there, guys. Careful out there. They hurt. Was there a second one as well? see if we can grab Bart. Energy clips. What's this? Vaporizer regulator. Okay. Let's help them out while they loot. Oh, swing and a miss. There we go. So we are getting energy clips from these. 5 energy clips because they use an energy beam because it kind of makes sense, right? And then a regulator, vaporizer regulator. So I presume that's something we're also going to need for the new project, right? That is the new... Oh, look at... Yeah, the red beam. Let's go check that out. We found a new arc. There's a lot of arc around that beam. Let's reel out before we go in. There is a lot of arc flying around. Yeah, that might be a good idea to just bring... Oh, look at them swarming over there. There's 3 of them. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. And you saw how fast they wrecked my shield, right? Another raider down. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of raiders going down. Like, you want to bring heavy guns to this fight. Let's see what we can find here. People already looting. Look at them go! Holy crap, that is insane. That is the noise they make. That is insane. Yeah, people are looting just to get ahead. The new blueprints, there's the highest possibility to get the new blueprints for the, what was it, the shotgun. And then the legendary energy shotgun and the rare medium SMG is actually through these. It's through these events, guys. Oh, that's a burner. Swing and a miss. Come on. Really? Where the hell is he going? Dude, come over here. There we go. Look at the amount of flying arc around here, guys. That is insane. Yeah, people are just looting because they want to loot. Because there's new blueprints behind it, right? There we go. That was actually pretty good. Let's go check it out. I think everything is almost good. So we run up here. Search. So this one is already looted.
Thank you.
Looted. Yeah, you're gonna need to be fast. You're gonna need to be fast for this. I wonder if we can loot one without being spotted. It's probably gonna make noise once we loot it. Oh, I'm stuck inside of it. I'm stuck inside of it. No! How do you loot this? How do... Doing a smoke grenade? How do you loot it? Oh, you breach it? Okay. See if we're lucky. Let's get out. Let's get out. He saw me. He saw me. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Get out of line of sight. Get out of line of sight. Holy crap. What did we get? Accessor matrices, guys. And they don't stack. Like, it's 1 for 1. Let's put that one here. Let's put that one here. Put that one here. So, we're getting accessor matrices and we're getting vaporized regulators. Okay, pretty interesting. And like I said, but guys, you have the highest chance to get the new blueprints from these events. For now, I'm gonna wrap up this one. I kind of wanted to just check out the event and actually check out the loot I can get from these. And I think we did exactly that. It seems they do spawn pretty fast. Like, this one died, and instantly after this one was looted, the other one spawned. So I would say, from what I can tell, every 5 minutes that one will spawn across the map. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I would say a pretty successful first run there. And yeah, damage flying arc, guys. So this is actually a good map rotation for flying arc as well. Because it's a 2-time event, right? It's the 2-time map. Alright, so saw the new map conditions, closed scrutiny. We looked at the new arc, the Vaporizer, which really hurts. Scrappy also got some boost, guys. Food queue. So now we can feed Scrappy, apparently. And depending on what we feed him, he will give us extra resources. So if we give him olives to eat, you can see we can place 6 items in food queue. Then he's gonna give us more. The basic haul is gonna increase for fabric. If we're gonna give him a fruit mix, basic haul, rubber bar. Oh, the fruit mix is actually gonna give everybody chance of getting better topside materials as well. Can we craft food mixes? Because I've honestly never came across a food mix. It doesn't seem like we can craft a food mix. Okay, so we got a mushroom, guys. Let's test out Scrappy. Once committed, resource cannot be retrieved. Commits. It doesn't say how long. Oh, you can see he's actually got a mushroom in his bowl now. But it doesn't say how long it will last. Is it just for 1 run? Gonna need to do a run then. Increase the loot spawn from barren husks, guys. So from the large husks. So I kind of want to see what that actually means as well. Yeah, all items that we need, guys. Like, look at that. All 3 items that we need. Alright, it's the first time we pick up performance steel. Yeah, every arc part that you actually need is in here, guys. And look at that, guys. So we get feeding rewards. Those topside module magnets. So we can get 2 rewards for food queue. So let's feed. We can give him... so you can only give him 1 item. Gunsmith materials or equipment. Here, bench materials or equipment. So every time we give him an item, it's basically gonna give us 2 rewards. So we probably let's test it out. Like, this is how I record, guys. This is how I make videos. Like, I go in game, so now we can click twice. So let's do this. 6 commit queue. So next time we go out, we should see 2 items as a reward. We can claim 1 now. Okay. Play around to receive this reward, right? Scrappy even gives me an Exodus module. Let's claim. I'll take it. That is insane. An Exodus module as a crafting material. That is pretty cool.
Or you can shoot it.
Okay, so you load it and it's gonna be a beam. And then if you just shoot it, it's gonna be... yeah, look at the impact. So it's a single target or AoE. Okay, nice. Thank you, man.
How many of these spawns are in the 1 match?
I think every 5 minutes.
It's every 5 minutes, so it's
I
about
think.
6, yeah?
Yeah, I think. I'm not really sure, but they spawn pretty frequently.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, this is actually pretty good as well. I basically did arc probe map. So basically arc spawn more frequently. And I already got one out of it. And it does spawn with all the other components that you actually need. So this might actually be the best way. Maybe even the fastest way to get it. So far only one. But there's multiple, right? That spawn over the map. So you're just gonna need to be a little bit lucky that you're the one opening them. Oh, he's over there. I'm gonna miss on the last one. And yeah, they can also, of course, spawn from leapers, guys. You definitely want to take a look out for those. If you can actually kill one of those. And yeah, look at that. So we're getting multiple now. I'm gonna do this. I do want to take this. So we already got 2 out of 1. That's good. See if we can get any more. Yeah, look at that. So we got 3 out of 1. I'm gonna take this one. So far leapers, guys. Holy crap. Yeah, it also gives this one. Already have that one. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. I really need it. So yeah, a lot that we just got from this leaper. Like a lot. I think we even have enough now from this one leaper. That is really, really good. So yeah, high-end arc can give it as well. Prospecting orbs, really good. The Baron Husk also give them. But as you can see now, one leaper actually gave me enough. And now, 14 seconds won't make that one. Let's head on home. Alright, seems we got 1 spare, so that's good. Commit resources. Oh, look at that. So we got the base. Now we need to craft the data logger. A closed circuit interface to monitor and analyze distributed data points over time. So we need 8 arc coolants. I wish I extracted more. And yeah, here we go, guys. So the Vaporizer, Regulator, and the Accessory Matrix. So these are both items that we got from the new event and from the new arc enemy. So we are gonna need to go in and kill those a couple more times. And actually be able to loot a couple more times, right? Do it like this. Let's see. Oh, it instantly triggered. I'm screwed now. Can I get in? Can I get in? It instantly triggered the shield, so you can't. Or maybe after you pop the shield, then you're supposed to actually use it. Like he's popped the shield now. You kind of need to wait till the shield goes away. Where is he? So now you should actually throw it. Got my hands on the blueprint. And another part. Holy crap. The Dolabra blueprint. That is the... Oh, that is the legendary, right? Magnetic accelerator, vaporizer regulator, shredder, gyro. So shredders we need now as well. Gunsmith. And a 3rd part, guys. So really, really nice. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to get parts. This is insane. This event is crazy. That is insane. The amount of people I see dying every game just trying to loot without killing anything. It is insane, guys. It is. Oh my god, it's incredible. All right, let's see what we need for that last chart, guys. The Bay of Vaults, we need 10 of those. Arc synthetic resin, 20. I gathered 10, so halfway there. Vaporizer regulator, 2 times. We need 15 in total. And then Assessor Matrix. So again, we're gonna need to defeat the new arc type, and we're gonna need to do the event 18 times. That is gonna be tricky. 15 and 18. Yeah, for the 400 Raider tokens, guys, it is worth it, but it's gonna take a while, and I'm not gonna do that today. I am gonna commit these 10, and I am gonna commit these 6. Got 2 of these. Let's commit what I actually have. But yeah, there we go. So one of the new quality of life changes they made, guys, is to the crafting system. So now if we check out, well, basically, I can't craft these because I don't have queen reactors or the shredder, right? But if you look at Bettina, for instance, right? I've got the heavy gun parts, I've got the advanced mechanical components, but I don't have the canisters. Now, you could track it so you can keep track of what you loot upstairs, but you can also check out acquire resources. And here it is gonna tell you where you can get. So for instance, from Celeste, I can buy for 18 seeds, 3 canisters. In my inventory, I have two, humidifiers. So the humidifiers, if I recycle these, I would get 4 canisters and 4 wires. So I could do acquire and craft. I can click Celeste, right? And acquire and craft. And there we go. Now I crafted a Bettina from the 3 canisters. So if I look at my inventory, there he is, the Bettina. If you're missing something, the game will figure out for you what you can dissolve to actually get it. Another thing is you can check out the amount of value your entire stash is. For me, soon enough, I'm gonna need to go to 3 million. I've not been working on my currency whatsoever. Being able to see how much is in your inventory before you sell everything is going to make it really easy to get to that 3 million. And basically, if my inventory is 990,000, that means I only need 2,010,000 in my inventory, in my currency, right? So let's say it's 1 day before the actual expedition happens, then I can look, oh, I need this. Okay, and I have this. Okay, that's more than 3 million because it's your inventory, your stash, and your currency value that gets counted, right? So yeah, really, really nice there as well. And then one thing I kind of wanted to look into is the practice range, guys. I want to see, I do have the blueprint, but I want to see if I can actually, I don't need these. If the weapons are actually in the gun range, in the practice range. Because there is going to be people that can't get their hands on the blueprints. There are weapons in the first expedition and the second expedition that I did not get my hands on. Newer players, for instance, somebody that starts today, it would be really, really cool if they could go into the gun range and just test out every weapon that is in there, right? To check out which blueprints do I really want to go for. Because right now, I'm not a fan of the shotguns in this game. I don't know for the new shotgun, because it's an energy shotgun, looks pretty cool. But the other shotguns, I'm not a fan of. The Bettina, actually, I crafted one, but I'm not a fan of it. So, yeah, I feel this is a missed opportunity, guys. If the developers actually in this container put every weapon that can be in the game in here, you cannot take weapons from here back to topside. You just can't. If I load my inventory full of all these weapons, not one will remain in my inventory. Like everything that I take out now is basically going to be deleted once I go topside. So why not put every weapon in the game? We got the kettle over here. Some light ammo. Let's see what else do we got here. So we got some medical devices. Why not put every medical device that's in the game in here so you can actually test it? It's a testing range, right? We got a bunch of ammo, energy clips here. We got energy clips. There's not every grenade is in here. It would be cool for new players to actually be able to see the epic grenades, the Wolfpack, and just be able to throw it and see what happens. It took me 3 resets to actually get my hands on the Wolfpack. Well, I basically looted a couple, so I was lucky enough to see other people and myself play it. But I feel like it's kind of a lost opportunity here, guys. It's a gun range. You can't take anything out. So why not put every weapon in the game in this weapon range? So new players and people who've been playing for 2-3 seasons and have not been able to get their hands on the blueprints can still test out those weapons to see if they really want to go for those blueprints. Yeah, here we go. I just clicked on get ready for damn battle guns, select destination. Nothing in my inventory, guys. So Developers, if you look in this, I think it's a missed chance. A missed chance to let everybody experience the type of weapons that are in the game. And even the arc. Like, it would be really cool if there was just a bombardier in the background to check out what happens. It doesn't need to fire back, but what happens if you shoot the legs? Because, for instance, recently, I've noticed that if you shoot the legs, it can't move for a while. And if it can't move, you basically got a really good angle to get a couple really good hits in, making it way easier to kill. I didn't realize this until I did a topside, because I can't have a free range where I can test out everything without actually, well, being put in danger. So the next thing I kind of want to look at, guys, is the two new outfits that came to the game. It's the Wasp Hunter set and the Brigade set. So Wasp Hunter set, it looks, the helmet is insane. The helmet, you look like a robot. The helmet is insane. Let's see for the colors. Yeah, the yellow of the jacket doesn't fit the yellow of the actual pants. If the ropes or well, it's not a rope. Not really sure what you call it. The straps would be the same yellow, then it would fit a little bit more. Oh, this one is pretty cool. This one fits. We got red on the boots, blue and white on the pants, blue and white on the chest. We got a red hand here. Got some red stripes over here. We got red in the helmet. Like, this outfit fits, right? If you look at this, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 different colors. These are the 3 colors that it gives. Oh, it has red as well. Not a lot of black into it. And the orange one. Yeah, there's no orange in the pants. Can't say. I would pick the light blue. That's pretty cool. Okay, chest pouch. That is going to be... the pouch here on the side that we can turn on and off. The helmet. No outer helmets. So it's the metal jacket around it gets removed so you can see the hardware. And then no tech. Oh, that is that is pretty cool. That's a funny look. And you can put it off. Oh, really nice. Keeping a bandana look. Mask on and off. That's pretty cool. Shoulder pads off. That's the left shoulder pads. Yes. Sleeves. Oh, you can go no sleeves. Every outfit needs this. Every outfit needs to have sleeves on and off. That is incredible. And then wires off. Okay, so it's the left shoulder pads with then the wires running here. Yeah, this is a crazy look. This is how I would run this outfit. This one is pretty crazy. This is pretty cool. The mask on. I don't know. I want to show off my beard, guys. I want to show off my beard. No tech. Can we do off? No outer helmet on. Yeah, no. You can't. It would be cool if we could only show the tech. So off and then only tech. But it's always... Yeah, okay. And then the second one was up top here somewhere. It's this one, guys. The Brigade one. It's supposed to be on a Legionnaire's outfit with the helmet and then the shoulder pads a little bit. That's supposed to be where they got their idea from. The mask looks like the front of an insect. Like, not a fly, but I don't know. It has an insect feel to it. The colors. Oh, the alabaster is really, really nice. Yeah, we don't have any blue in the... It would be cool if the socks were blue instead of green. The green does match the helmet. The alabaster is really nice. We got some gold here, gold here, gold here, gold here. That's good. We got the dark pants. That matches the color of our t-shirt. And it matches the color of the shoulder pads and the helmet. That's really cool. Our little scarf matches then our extensions on the helmet. Yeah, this is really cool. And then black, green. I don't know. If the t-shirt was camouflage as well. Or maybe the scarf was the same amount of camouflage. Goes really well with my backpack, though. I don't know. This would be the colors that I would be rocking. I think a lot of people would be rocking these colors. Headgear, guys. Okay, so we remove the full face. Then headgear off. Open. Oh my god, this is gangster. This is so cool. You can see the beard and then the little spikes on it. and then the visor. So yeah, the helmet without the visor. Yeah, this is how I would set it up. The hip bag, that's gonna be the left one over here. So a little pouch on the side here. The back off. Shorts. Oh my god. If the outfit could not get any better, give me sleeves. If I can do the sleeves off with the shorts and the helmet, it would be incredible. Every outfit needs to have the attachment of no sleeves or sleeves, and the attachment for pants or short pants. Every lineup in here needs to be able to get short pants. This is insane. This alone is worth it. I got 1300. Why not? This is worth it. This might be my look for season 3, guys. Like the 3rd reset. This is probably gonna be my look. This looks frictionally. Every reset with the expedition, I do a new look. This is incredible. Pauldrons on and off. Ah, look at that. So yeah, these are like the double pauldrons. Like this is really like, and then it kind of guards your side of your face, and this really resembles more of the Roman outfits, I do believe. So you can do them off. We got the scarf. We can turn that into a mask. Kind of covers the helmet though, or we can turn it off. I would put the scarf on. Shoulder pads. Ah, that's going to be the left side. Okay. So I would put shoulder pads both on. And then the tech bag. That's the bag on the left here. The iron where the tech bag is on doesn't vanish. It would be more cool if that vanished as well. Because now I kind of want to keep it on. Because a metal grill here is just not like... There's supposed to be something, but there's nothing. Right? Yeah, if I need to choose, this would be my outfit for the 3rd season, guys. This looks freakishly incredible. Now, for those that are still here, and by the end of this episode that I want to make, I do realize some people are not interested in my gameplay or just don't want to hear me, well, ramble. I always ramble, but they're not really interested in showing me the footage. I'm going to make a different timestamp for this, but I'm going to go together over the patch notes together with you guys. And that way, we can also see if there is something we missed, because there are some really interesting things that I did not mention while I was topside trying to look at what I can actually see, right? So what's new? Map conditions. We looked at that one. We saw the Vaporizer. We got the blueprint for the Dolabra, but we are not able to test it because I don't have the, well, basically the resources yet. And then the Kanto, don't have the blueprint yet. Again, this would be a really cool function if it was in the testing grounds, guys. If it was in the gun range and you could just test out the Dolabra, the Cantona, or the new rare deployable, the Search Coil. Like there's a new deployable. It's basically something you place on the ground, and every couple seconds, it basically stuns everything around you if something gets too close. Other players, or it's like a safeguard area around you, so nobody can get close to you. Really cool. I would love to see how big it is and what it actually does, but I can't. I need the blueprint. So it might be possible I'll never get that blueprint this season, so I can never show you guys. Again, why it would be a really cool addition to the gun range. But yeah, I'm diversing, guys. High gain antenna, the player project. We see that one. Shredders to all maps. We're going to talk about that a little bit further. We've seen Scrappy in the feeding boost. Wasp Hunter set and the Brigade set we saw as well. So new weapon, guys. The Kanto, it's the SMG. And then the Dolabra is the actual legendary shotgun that we get, the energy clip shotgun. Patch highlights, increased loot value in locked rooms with scaled increase depending on the key rarity. So really, really good. Players who build their own loadout are more likely to join fresh servers. We'll talk about that a little bit further. The crafting improvements we saw, and you can now hide your HUD on console. So if you want to take some screenshots, you are now able to. We've got a picture here of the Vaporizer, guys. We've got some balance changes here. Rocketeers will now take less damage from collision and will no longer be instantly destroyed upon impact when stunned. Reduce the chance for multiple fireflies to spawn together. Decrease the time it takes for Arc to identify players that are very close in front of them. So Arc is gonna see you a whole lot faster, guys, if you are too close to them. Items, the free augments can now be recycled, and the Firefly Burner has a new extra spicy functionality. So I do presume you can use it topside to put other people or enemies on fire. Something like that, right? Maps increase the loot value in all locked rooms with a scaled increase depending on the key rarity. So that is really, really good, guys. Depending on which key you are going to use and how high that loot zone is, you are basically going to get better gear. The player base was telling developers, like, if we find a key, it's not exciting because what we find in there is not really, it's not really worth the actual, like, going around to open the, like, there's good loot in there, but it's not exceptional. And it should be exceptional. You should feel really, really good if you find a key. And basically the developers listened and they're changing that, guys. So loot value in locked rooms all increased depending on the rarity of the key. Increased loot spawns from Baron Husks. We looked at that before in the episode. They basically spawn now with almost every resource that can drop from archives. Except specific ones, we cannot find a Firefly burner in a Baron Husk, but that makes sense, right? But other than that, all the rare and all the regular Arc lootables that we can have are now from Baron Husk, so that's pretty cool. There's a chance on getting some a little lower, like the lining, I believe, and then something else that we had to do a couple runs for. Players who build their own loadout are more likely to join fresh servers, guys. I noticed this today already. Every run that I did today, and I did around 15, 20 runs, I think, today that I did during my recordings. Every time I had a fresh server. So there's a death note to this. As part of an ongoing look at free loadout usage and how it impacts the game, we're going to bias the matchmaking to put players with custom loadouts into fresh servers. I find this really good because last week I was trying to work on my actual trials, and every day when I tried to do my trials, I got rounds with 24 minutes, 20 minutes, 18 minutes on the map the entire week, guys. So I've basically, this is the first time ever I've actually downgraded a level. It's the first time ever that I've downgraded a level because I did so poorly last week. Like, it's insane. So if you go with a full loadout, you are gonna be able to get full queues, and that is really, really nice. Now, they do say this won't be guaranteed. As a map choice, time of day, and the region will still affect the number of players available to matchmake. This does have an effect on the overall matchmaking times, so we'll be keeping a close eye on it. So what they're saying is basically, if I would play on a European server, because I'm living in Belgium, and I would play 5 o'clock in the morning, it's possible I still get queues that are 24, 28, 18 minutes, because there's not enough players available to constantly give me a full session, guys. So depending on when you play and your region and everything else, right? It's still, and your specific map you want to play. So it all takes into account. Plus, if the matchmaking times become too long, they might tweak the numbers a little bit, so the matchmaking time goes slower again, so you are topside more easily. So that's pretty cool. They are keeping a track on that. The free loadouts are probably meant as a safety net for players' personal economy. With these kits, those who play carefully should have enough to build themselves back up, accomplish a few tasks, or make a bit of progress. Guys, you saw myself in 4 days. I got the entire expedition done, and I had everything ready to be able to make my hull cracker and to be able to go out with my own loadouts in 3 days. I was missing a couple blueprints. I'm still missing the anvil blueprint, but I can buy the anvil from Celeste. If I want, I can make enough money. So even if you like wipe the first 5 runs that you do, if you can do 6 or 7, well, if you spend 30 hours in the game, you basically are guaranteed to get proper loadouts for the rest of the game. Not from every blueprint, but you see what they're meaning with this, right? Do a little bit of effort and play it a little bit safer, and you should be able to build yourself back up. We got content and bug fixes, guys, animations. If you want to see these, I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to highlight the ones that I actually think the most interesting. We got audio improvements here. We got arc improvements, improved behavior for stunned comets. Improve the arc target selection to allow switching targets more freely and to zero in less on the first target. So we see all that today as well. If somebody targets me and hits me and another player runs by it, it's not going to stay on me. It might actually see that other player and switch targets. This just makes sense. If I go in a building out of line of sight and the enemy can't see me anymore, he should not be registering only me. if other players are running below him. He should, like, okay, that's a priority target because he's in view. He's somebody I can shoot. So it completely makes sense for me. Fireflies spawning inside of the walls, guys, in Stellamontis, and being able to target players outside of the walls was really funny. All interactions disabled when grabbed by a tick, except the interaction to fight it off. So I do wonder if you can still dodge roll, or if it's all interactions, right? Fixed an issue where the curly murd were not animated. Fixed an issue where beards were not disappear with some headgear. Don't like that one. Let's quickly see. Added gameplay assist for leaper legs, blah, blah, blah. I left my radar flares, trailblazer, shrapnel grenade. This is a fixed an issue where the elimination of trailblazer and shrapnel grenade did not count towards the horseshoe and hand grenades achievements. So basically, did that one as well. And there's a quest as well. I hope they fixed it for that quest as well, because it only works with one type of grenade, and that one type of grenade doesn't work on Arc. Map shredders are now added to all maps, only during certain map conditions on damn battlegrounds. Meaning that if damn battlegrounds does not have a map condition, it does not have shredders, guys. And as I saw before today in all the runs that I did, all the runs were topside, because all the runs were mostly to do the new event, to do the new map condition, right? So I've not seen any shredder topside. So this kind of makes me think that shredders that you are going to see in the other maps are all going to be indoors. So be careful once you go indoors, guys. And I fixed an instance where players could go out of bounds in the tutorial. Damn battlegrounds, more sentinel spawn points. The coverage is the adjusted area coverage for leapers, bombardiers, and bastions to improve navigation. This basically means that they have a bigger area that they can navigate in, so they don't get stuck on a specific spot anymore. So yeah, basically meaning that bombardiers are now going to roam the area way better in damn battlegrounds. Buried City, well, clipping floating items and terrain gaps, guys. Buried City, multiple spots for players getting stuck. More sentinel spawns as well. Open navigation in old time streets for Arc to move more freely. So they basically probably removed a couple of the cars so the leapers can walk through better. Coverage area for leapers. And then this is an interesting one. Increase the variety of leaper, bombardier, bastion, and rocketeer distribution during the night raid map conditions. I'm not a fan of this one, and I'll tell you why. If I go to Buried City to actually hunt some bastions, I know once I find that bastion in that location is where he will spawn during that map, during the 30 minutes that I'm there. So if I kill that one, stay in the same location, I'm guaranteed that another bastion will spawn in front of me in that area. Meaning I can specifically farm that type of enemy because he spawns in that area. What they're probably meaning with this is if a bastion gets destroyed, the variety is going to be that maybe it's not going to be a bastion anymore. It's going to be a rocketeer or a bombardier or a leaper that spawns in that location. Now, I do believe why they do this. I do understand why they do this. They want players to roam around, look for their enemies, and not be stuck in one position waiting for the next spawn. But that kind of gets rid of the focused farming you could do. So I'm not really sure. We'll have to see how this plays out and if it's actually what I think it is, right? Blue Gate, more sentinel spawns, guys. The coverage area for certain big enemies is improved to navigate. Number of comments during the Hurricane map is done. During locked gates, some side entrances now unlock with the mine gate. Security codes now come from code printers instead of the containers, and security codes expire upon extraction. Spaceport, several instances of floating objects, more sentinels, so more sentinels across every map, guys. Player fix getting stuck in elevators. More mushrooms and locations, so more resource availability. To increase the chances for high-tier loot from completing the rooftop activity during launch tower loot map condition, and added, this is a really good one, added a delay after the final antenna is activated before the bunker opens during hidden bunker map condition. So basically, we saw that today as well. A lot of players don't go for the arc that is guarding the loot. They go for the loot and then just run out, while other people are actually pulling away and trying to clear the area before they go for the loot. And with the bunker, it's the same. Like, you're on the other side of the map going for that bunker that's not open yet. By the time you go back to the bunker, there's gonna be 15 people already looting everything. But you were the one that was doing the effort to open up the bunker. So it really makes sense that if everything goes open, basically there's gonna be like a 2-minute, 3-minute window where you can get back to the bunker, so you can also run in there as the first person, right? And have a go at some loot that you can find in there. So yeah, really, really nice. And for me, honestly, it would make sense with the new activity that, well, the actual, what was it called again? I forgot the name. The Vaporizer, it spawns with like 3 Vaporizers, right? The new activity. It would make sense that there's 3 towers on it with 3 loot objectives. You need to kill all Vaporizers before the loot becomes available. That way, everybody needs to work together to actually kill those enemies before they can loot. And you're not gonna have like a couple people shooting the enemies and the other people in the background go like, oh, they're distracted. Nice. I'm gonna go loot up. Good luck killing those. Thank you for making it easy for me to loot without doing any effort. And then we also get back to basically the free loadout. If you go with a free loadout into a server, you're just gonna like, oh, I want to loot stuff. I'm just gonna wait till everybody else kills it or basically attracts the enemy, go in with a free loadout, loot it, and just run out. So you kind of get rid of a lot of that if you just, well, this is my train of thought, guys. If you don't agree, just yell at me. But that's kind of how I feel. Stellamontes fixed the missing wall in the security lobby. That's basically it. That's the only thing they did for Stellamontes. Everything else is okay. Movement fixes, performance fixes, guys. Rendering fixes. We've got a couple quest fixes now as well. Stability fixes and UI fixes. So we saw the new crafting improvements. Really, really good. All party members can now see active map conditions while in Speranza. And members can also ping designations they like to depart to. Checking the one matching option, filled squad or solo versus squad, not disables the other. Matchmaking timer is now shown at the bottom of all screens next to the selection destination. Fixed an issue where stash overflow could be shown incorrectly when detaching mods from the inspect screen. Fixed an inverted gamepad, camera zoom, dex and store screen. Fixed missing action text for several throwable items. Added options to change the HUD visibility mode and gameplay options for console, also available through F10 on console. So if you press F10 now, the first one is visible, the second one is crosshair and interaction only, the third time you press it, you're going to have crosshairs only, and the fourth time you press it, it's going to be hidden. And then the fifth time you press it, it's going to be visible again, right? Or the fourth time you press it, it's going to be visible again. So it's going to rotate between these 3. So it's no longer visible or not visible. You can still have your crosshair with everything else gone. Inventory screen is now shows stash value. We saw that one. Pinging a barricade now shows the ping by the crosshair instead of offset. Emote tiles and character customization. Store tab now shows a new item marker when a store rotates changes. Purchase preview dialog now displays customization new now, and then visual effects, guys, and then known issues, a bunch of known issues that they're working at, and those are the actual. I think it's still pretty lengthy talk that I did here, but this is the fastest I can go through the patch notes, guys, and give you collision under the turret, few locations, flying arc may sometimes appear stuck in idle, purchase raider tokens page may appear in front of the inbox. See you topside. Awesome. So yeah, they are working on the game, guys. They are listening to the player feedback. They are making adjustments. Like the game developers, it's freakishly awesome, and this update is freakishly awesome. I'm gonna wrap up this episode here, guys. I've been talking straight for around 8 hours now, so I'm getting a little bit well, you probably hear it what I mean. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this episode here. If you want to see more of my quest progression on my Let's Play here in Ark Raiders, guys, or any other game I might be playing on my channel now or in the future, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.